So I'm Renkang, teaching in ITE College Central, Ang Mo Kio, specializes in audiovisual system integration. So far, the way how we conduct our lesson is pretty much frontal, in the sense that there is some element of me teaching through the whiteboard and giving some illustration on the block diagram. Okay, so in ITE, we have two different kind of classroom mode. One is the theory, the other one is a practical lesson. So for the theory lesson, the students are required to download notes. For the practical lessons, usually we have the job sheet available on their desk to remind them that at that particular lesson, that is the job sheet they're supposed to do. So in a typical classroom, the challenges that I usually face is the availability of the sound reinforcement to reach the student. For example, most of the time the speakers are not placed in the area where the students will receive the full reinforcement. The second thing is usually we are given the lapel mic, which of course will cause quite a fair bit of issue when feedback occurs. And the third thing is everything is stationed from one location of my video switching. For example, if I decide to switch from the input source of my laptop to another source material, I need to reach out to my desk and then just put my laptop, switch over to the other laptop, plug out the cable and plug in the cable. So there's a lot of time lost because of all these minor details that I have to take care of, just so that I can switch over to talk about the next talking point of my lesson. So some of the features that I would like to see implemented, firstly is how students being accessible with their mobile phone can use those as another source of input. So for example, I would love to be able to see students be able to project their documentation from a mobile phone straight to my projector screen, rather than having them upload to a certain location, then I have to retrieve it from my laptop. The second part is being able to do some form of interaction that allows the entire class to see the feedback that I've given to one student. So for example, during practical lessons, sometimes I will demonstrate hands-on skill on some of the mistakes that some of my students actually did. So I would love to see that whatever interaction I have with this student can be projected out to the big screen and let the other students benefit from the same interaction I have with one single student.
As we negotiate on the effects of COVID-19, we are all being challenged on the importance of adapting and innovating to operate and function safely. So there are three challenges that are constantly heard from most of the customers that we spoke with. One is the uncertainty of the new norm. Second is the immediate solution that's required. And lastly, third is the limited budget that they have. So with these challenges, they are looking for solutions such as the touchless system, remote teaching, lecture capture, live or on-demand publish of captured content. One of a common statement from the owner is whether the new enhanced system will it be obsolete as soon as new technologies from the source and the sync devices emerge.
My name is Atul Ghaisas. I am Director of Video and Controls for Harman APAC and glad to introduce the new generation AMX DVX 4K 3266 all-in-one presentation switching. The DVX 4K is a unified audio-video control solution which replaces a rack full of equipments and provides a solution which is most affordable, easier to install, and it's most reliable in the industry. For a lot of learning spaces, they need to control and manage various different audio-video equipments, needs a simplified automation like projector on-off, windows, blinds, or on a single click of touch panel. So some of the key capabilities what we bring in with our product line is the picture perfect video. The DVX AMX 4K is an all-in-one presentation switching which brings in HDMI 2.0, SDCP 2.2 technologies which delivers full 4K 60 444 video with the HDR support for every video input and output. We are also using the SD-based output which can connect to one of our partners Sony projectors where we can directly deliver the video on a single Cat6 cable. These particular outputs from the video side can give the best results for any education spaces. Apart from that, from audio standpoint, the DVX leverages Harman's legendary audio technology which comprises of Crown drive core amplifier. With the sound reinforcement part, every channel can deliver up to 120 watt. At the same time, it has a full-featured DSP provided by BSS into the same box. It helps the audio processing, including some of the key parameters like mixing, ducking, as well as parametric equalizing. To simplify this audio expansion, we have added some of the Dante features, which ensures that we can connect to some of the ceiling microphones like Sony ceiling microphones, and you don't need to touch any of the devices and can still speak and can be captured connected to a DVX. Well, I think the needs for today has changed significantly, especially with the current situation. There needs a lot of flexibility and comfort for the instructor. They don't wish to touch the microphone. At the same time, there are a lot of social distancing norms today which are needed to be followed. There has to be a distance between the students. So how do we actually capture that particular requirements and ensure that our product can deliver? Our DVX AMX 4K ensures that all these requirements are captured.